this. Actually, I looked it up so this is a summary study. So I read back in the Bhagavatam. This is King Parikshit. He's saying this. So he's giving a kind of, so he's just heard about Krishna killing a very evil witch. Who knows what the witch's name is? Yes, Putana. And so now King Parikshit, he's like, he wants to hear more and more. He's not had enough of this. So he's saying, he's giving all of this kind of, it's like it's a beginning, a prelude to hear about more about Krishna. The conditioned soul has a natural aptitude to hear something about other conditioned souls in the form of fiction, drama, and novel. That inclination to hear something about others may be utilized in hearing the pastimes of the Lord. Then one can immediately evolve his transcendental nature. Krishna's pastimes are not only beautiful, they're also very pleasing to the mind. So here, Srila Prabhupada is kind of saying what King Parikshit is saying, that as a conditioned soul, we always want to hear about something. Might be, here it's talking about in the form of fiction. This is, stories. We like to hear stories. We like to watch dramas. We like to read novels. Are there any stories that you guys like that aren't to do with Krishna? Or you just all hear about Krishna? What do you like? Spider-Man, Janaki, you like the stories of Spider-Man. We had Halloween yesterday, so my daughter wanted to dress up as Spider-Man with her little shooter. What about you? What do you like to listen to? Do you like any stories? That's okay. I've really put you on the spot. Anyone else? Do you like to listen to stories or watch any dramas or anything like that? Yeah. Harry Potter. Harry Potter's quite Hunger Games. Okay. Let's focus now. Okay. Yes. Yeah. So we do. We have this aptitude. A natural aptitude. We like to hear about things. So sometimes it might not even be stories. We might even want to. Sometimes our ears prick up when we hear someone talking about someone else. I'm like, oh, what did she say? What did he say? And so King Parikshit knows this. And it's actually, this is the way to really, it can be the cause of our downfall or our salvation, really. So he's saying this, you can use that hearing propensity to hear about Krishna. It's so pleasing to the mind, hearing these stories about Krishna. If someone takes advantage of hearing the pastimes of the Lord, the material contamination of dust accumulated in the heart due to long association with material nature can be immediately cleansed. Lord Chaitanya also instructed that simply by hearing the transcendental name of Lord Krishna, one can cleanse the heart of all material contamination. There are different processes for self-realization, but this process of devotional service, of which hearing is the most important function. So we think of devotional service, we think of bhakti, and we think of all different things that we do for Krishna. We might come to the temple, we might come take darshan, we might do arti. But of all the different processes of bhakti, the most important, what's the most important process of devotional service? Yeah, to hear about Krishna. So right now we're doing the most important part. When adopted by any conditioned soul, it will automatically cleanse him of the material contamination and enable him to realize his real constitutional position. Conditional life is due to this contamination only. Wow. And as soon as it is cleared off, then naturally the dormant function of the living entity, rendering service to the Lord, awakens. By developing his eternal relationship with the Supreme Lord, one becomes eligible to create friendship with the devotees. Maharaj Parikshit recommended from practical experience that everyone try to hear about the transcendental pastimes of the Lord. This Krishna treatise is meant for that purpose, and the reader may take advantage of it to attain the ultimate goal of human life. I really like here that it says that by developing his eternal relationship with the Supreme Lord, one becomes eligible to create friendship with the devotees. So we all want friends. A lot of people nowadays are feeling quite lonely. It's a big thing. There's a lot of people that, they feel lonely and they try to go to different places to, try and fill that void. And actually, if we just engage in devotional service, and the topmost form of devotional service is hearing about Krishna. If we hear about Krishna, Krishna basically sorts it all out. He makes sure that he gets us all the friends that we need. All the friendship comes along as a side product. So this was explained even more in the Bhagavatam. I had a little peek preview before reading this. So all we need to do is hear about Krishna. Everything else in your life gets sorted out. If there's anything to take away from today, this is it. The Lord, out of his causeless mercy, descends to this material world and displays his activities just like an ordinary man. Unfortunately, the impersonalists, or the atheistic class of men, consider Krishna to be an ordinary man like themselves, and so they deride him. This is condemned in the Bhagavad Gita by the Lord himself when he says, Avajananti mam mudha. The mudhas, or rascals, take Krishna to be an ordinary man or a slightly more powerful man. Out of their great misfortune, they cannot accept him as the supreme personality of Godhead. Sometimes such unfortunate persons misrepresent themselves as incarnations of Krishna without referring to the authorized scriptures. Now he's going to go straight into it. When Krishna grew up a little more, so he was a newborn baby in the last chapter, he'd just killed Putna. Putna came along. I don't know, maybe they read it. I think they read it yesterday. So Putna came along and she came in disguise. And Krishna was just a little newborn baby. But Kamsa had sent her to come and kill all the babies. But Krishna had sorted her out. So now he's grown up a little bit more. I think he's about 3 months old now. When Krishna grew up a little more, he began to turn himself backside up. He did not merely lie down on his back. And another function was observed by Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj, Krishna's first birthday. They arranged for Krishna's birthday ceremony, which is still observed by all followers of the Vedic principles. Krishna's birthday ceremony is observed in India by all Hindus, irrespective of different sectarian views. All the cowherd men and women were invited to participate in the jubilant celebration. A nice band played, and the assembled people enjoyed it. All the learned Brahmanas were invited, and they chanted Vedic hymns for the good fortune of Krishna. During the chanting of the Vedic hymns and playing of the bands, Krishna was bathed by Mother Yashoda. This bathing ceremony is technically called... Does anyone know what the bathing ceremony of Krishna is called? Yep. Abhishek, yeah. So when there's a festival, when there's an appearance day here, we usually have a big celebration, and especially on Janmashtami, we do a big Abhishek, so a nice bathing ceremony of Krishna. It all started on when Krishna was here with Mother Yashoda. She did this bathing ceremony, and so we kind of carried on. We carry it on for her. And even today, this is observed in all the temples of Vrindavan on Janmashtami Day, or the birthday anniversary of Lord Krishna. Now, on this occasion, Mother Yashoda arranged to distribute a large quantity of grain. The first-class cows, decorated with golden ornaments, were made ready to be given in charity to the learned, respectable Brahmanas. Yashoda took her bath and dressed herself nicely, and taking child Krishna, duly dressed and bathed, on her lap, she sat down to hear the Vedic hymns chanted by the Brahmanas. Now, while Mother Yashoda was listening to the chanting of the Vedic hymns, the child appeared to be falling asleep, and therefore she very silently laid him down on the bed. Being engaged in receiving all the friends, relatives, and residents of Vrindavan on that holy occasion, she forgot to feed the child milk. So even Mother Yashoda sometimes forgets to feed the kid. So this was when it was a big celebration. You know, when I had my first daughter, for her first birthday, we did a little party. We did a big party, actually. We invited a whole load of devotees. It was at the Goshala, actually. Shouldn't say. It was we invited a whole load of devotees, and we spent a lot of time, trying to help them have a good time. And then I felt so guilty. I thought, oh God, the child doesn't even know what's going on, and the child's, crying and needs me to just give her attention, but I'm too busy giving attention to someone else. And I thought, oh my God, I'm a terrible mother. But actually here we're finding that Mother Yashoda did the same, and not that she was a terrible mother, but actually she's showing us that it's really important to do these big celebrations, because then you invoke the blessings of the brahmanas, of the devotees, and so I thought that was nice. That helped my guilt go a little bit. So now Krishna's fallen asleep. She's put him to sleep, but she forgot to feed him. He was crying, being hungry, but Mother Yashoda could not hear him cry because of the various noises. The child, however, became angry because he was hungry and his mother was not paying attention to him. So he lifted his legs and began to kick his lotus feet just like an ordinary child. Baby Krishna had been placed underneath a hand-driven cart, and while he was kicking his legs, he accidentally touched the wheel of the cart, and it collapsed. Various kinds of utensils and dishes made of brass and other metals had been piled up in the handcart, and they all fell down with a great noise. The wheel of the cart separated from the axle, and the spokes of the wheel were all broken and scattered hither and thither. Mother Yashoda and all the gopis, as well as Maharaja Nanda and the cowherd men, were astonished as to how the cart could have collapsed by itself. All the men and women who were assembled for the holy function crowded around and began to suggest how the cart might have collapsed. No one could ascertain the cause. So here, it doesn't say it here, but I read in the Bhagavatam, that they were thinking, oh my gosh, it must have been some evil spirit, some evil demons, something must have happened. And here it doesn't say, but I would have thought that, okay, there were small children. I would have thought, oh, these other children were probably playing around and must have removed a little, some of the hub from the axle or something. I bet it was one of these kids that did this, But no, these were very innocent Brajavasis, but they thought it must have been some evil spirit. But some small children who were entrusted to play with baby Krishna informed the crowd that it was due to Krishna striking his feet against the wheel. They assured the crowd that they had seen how it happened with their own eyes, and they strongly asserted the point. Some were listening to the statement of the small children, but others said, how can you believe the statements of these children? The cowherd men and women could not understand that the all-powerful personality of Godhead was lying there as a baby, and that he could do anything. Both the possible and impossible were in his power. While the discussion was going on, baby Krishna cried. So I think they're still discussing it. I don't know if right now they've picked baby Krishna up or he's still crying, but he's crying. Oh no, without remonstration, Mother Yashoda picked the child up on her lap and called the learned brahmanas to chant holy Vedic hymns to counteract the evil spirits. Okay, here it's saying it, the evil spirits. At the same time, she allowed the baby to suck her breast. If a child sucks her mother's breast, the mother's breast, nicely, it is to be understood that he is out of all danger. After this, all the stronger cowherd men put the broken cart in order, and all the scattered things were set up nicely as before. The brahmanas thereafter began to offer oblations to the sacrificial fire with yogurt, butter, kusha grass, and water. They worshipped the Supreme Personality of Godhead for the good fortune of the child. The brahmanas who were present at that time were all qualified because they were not envious. They never indulged in untruthfulness. They were never proud. They were non-violent, and they never claimed any false prestige. They were all bona fide brahmanas, and there was no reason to think that their blessings would be useless. So this is a good indication, guys. If you want to get blessings from a brahmana, you've got to do a little bit of, you've got to do some investigations. You've got to check that they're not envious. They don't indulge in untruthfulness, so they're very truthful. They're not proud. They're non-violent. And they don't ever claim any false prestige. They don't try to act like something very, very special. Then you know they've got these very special qualities. And to get blessings from them, those blessings work. So try and look for those brahmanas to get the blessings. With firm faith in the qualified brahmanas, Nanda Maharaj took his child on his lap and bathed him with water, mixed with various herbs, while the brahmanas chanted hymns from the Rig, Yajur and Samavedas. It is said that without being a qualified brahmana, one should not read the mantras of the Vedas. Here is the proof that the brahmanas were qualified with all the brahminical symptoms. Maharaj Nanda also had full faith in them. Therefore, they were allowed to perform the ritualistic ceremonies by chanting the Vedic mantras. There are many different varieties of sacrifices recommended for different purposes, but the mantras are all to be chanted by qualified brahmanas. And because in this age of Kali, such qualified brahmanas are not available, all Vedic ritualistic sacrifices are forbidden. Sure if I'm meant to carry on. Shri Shri Radha Gokulananda Ki Jai.
Satkundalam Gokule Brajamanam Namamishwaram Sat Chidananda Rupam Asatkundalam Gokule Brajamanam Rudanta Muhunitra Yugmam Vijantam Karamboja Yukmena Satankanetram Rudanta Muhunitra Yugmam Vijantam Karamboja Yukmena Satankanetram Siddhakaiva Damodaram Bhaktivedam Iti Driksvalila Berananda Kunde Swagosham Nimajantam Akyapayantam Tadeshitaneshu Bhaktajidatva Puna Prematastam Shatavriti Vande Namami Shwaram Sat Chidananda Rupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Vrajamanam Namami Shwaram Sat Chidananda Rupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Vrajamanam Varam Deva Moksham Na Mokshavadim Va Nachanyam Vrineham Vare Shadapiha Idam Tiva Purnata Gopala Bala Sadame Manasya Virastam Kimanye Idam Te Mukham Bojam Atyanta Nile Vritam Kuntalai Snigdharaktais Chagopya Muhuschumbitam Bimbaraktadarame Manasya Virastamalam Lakshalabe Namo Deva Damodara Ananta Vishnu Prasida Prabhu Dukha Jala Bhimagnam Namo Deva Damodara Ananta Vishnu Prasida Prabhu Dukha Jala Bhimagnam Kripa Dishti Vishyati Dinam Badanu Grihane Shama Madhya Medyakshidishtya Kripa Dishti Vishyati Dinam Badanu Grihane Shama Madhya Medyakshidishtya Brajamana. Namamishwaram Satchidananda Rupam Lasakundalam Gokule Brajamanam. Namo Devadama, sorry, Kuveratmajo Pata Murtyavayatvat Tvayamochitao Bhakti Bhajokritao Cha. Kuveratmajo Pata Murtyavayatvat Tvayamochitao Bhakti Bhajokritao Cha. Tata prema bhaktim swakame prayacha namakshigraho mesti damodareha. Tata prema bhaktim swakame prayacha namakshigraho mesti damodareha. Namaste Sudamne Spuradipti Damne Tvadiyodarayata Vishwasya Damne. Namo Radhikaya Tvadiyapriyaya Namo Nantalilaya Devaya Tubhya. Namo Radhikaya Tvadiyapriyaya Namo Nantalilaya Devaya Tubhya. Namamishwaram Satchidananda Rupam Lasakundalam Gokule Brajamanam. Namamishwaram Satchidananda Rupam Lasakundalam Gokule Brajamana. Namo Radhikaya Tvadiyapriyaya Namo Radhikaya Tvadiyapriyaya Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
To the Supreme Controller, who possesses an eternal form of blissful knowledge, whose glistening earrings swing to and fro, who manifested himself in Gokul, who stole the butter that the gopis kept hanging from the rafters of their storerooms, and who then quickly jumped up and ran in retreat in fear of Mother Yashoda, but was ultimately caught. To that Supreme Lord, Sri Damodar, I offer my humble obeisances. Upon seeing his mother's whipping stick, he cried and rubbed his eyes again and again with his 2 lotus hands. His eyes were fearful and his breathing quick, and as Mother Yashoda bound his belly with ropes, he shivered in fright and his pearl necklace shook. To this Supreme Lord, Sri Damodar, I offer my humble obeisances. Those super excellent pastimes of Lord Krishna's babyhood drowned the inhabitants of Gokul in pools of ecstasy. To the devotees who are attracted only to his majestic aspect of Narayan in Vaikuntha, the Lord herein reveals, I am conquered and overwhelmed by pure loving devotion. To the Supreme Lord Damodar, my obeisances hundreds and hundreds of times. O Lord, although you are able to give all kinds of benedictions, I do not pray to you for liberation, nor eternal life in Vaikuntha, nor any other boon. My only prayer is that your childhood pastimes may constantly appear in my mind. O Lord, I do not even want to know your feature of Paramatma. I simply wish that your childhood pastimes may ever be enacted in my heart. O Lord, the cheeks of your blackish lotus face, which is encircled by locks of curling hair, have become reddened like bimba fruits due to Mother Yashoda's kisses. What more can I describe than this? Millions of opulences are of no use to me, but may this vision constantly remain in my mind. O unlimited Vishnu, O Master, O Lord, be pleased upon me. I am drowning in an ocean of sorrow, and am almost like a dead man. Please shower the rain of mercy on me. Uplift me and protect me with your nectarian vision. O Lord Damodar, in your form as a baby, Mother Yashoda bound you to a grinding stone with a rope for tying cows. You then freed the sons of Kuvera, Manigriva and Nala Kuvera, who were cursed to stand as trees, and you gave them the chance to become your devotees. Please bless me in this same way. I have no desire for liberation into your effulgence. O Lord, the entire universe was created by Lord Brahma, who was born from your abdomen, which was bound with a rope by Mother Yashoda. To this rope I offer my humble obeisances. I offer my obeisances to your most beloved Srimati Radharani and to your unlimited pastimes. Shri Shri Radha Damodar ki, Shri Shri Yashoda Damodar ki, Shri Shri Radha Gokulananda ki, Shri Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman ki, Shri Shri Gauranitai ki. Namaste Narasingaya. Pralada Lada Dayine. Hiranya Narasimham Adim Sharanam Prapade. Tavakara Kamala Vade Nakama Sudasena Dalita Hiranya Kashipu Tanupinga Keshavadita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Savakara Kamala Vare Nrsimhadev Bhagavan ki, Shri Prahlad Maharaj ki, Gaur Premanande. Hare Krishna, everyone. So tonight we'll be doing kirtan from now until the next arati at 9 o'clock. So from now until 9:30. So everyone is welcome to stay. Otherwise, if you have to go, then there's Mahaprasad outside in the reception, so please stay if you can. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.